Over 2,000 years ago, in a small town in Bethlehem, a child was born who would change the course of history. This is the story of Jesus Christ, a man whose life and teachings continue to inspire billions worldwide. Jesus was born to Mary and Joseph under miraculous circumstances. His birth is celebrated as Christmas, marked by the guiding star of Bethlehem and the visit of the wise men. But Jesus' early life was far from luxurious. Raised in Nazareth, a humble town in Galilee, Jesus grew up working as a carpenter alongside his father, Joseph. His upbringing shaped his message of humility and simplicity. Despite his ordinary beginnings, Jesus would later inspire a movement that changed the world. At the age of 30, Jesus began his ministry. With only a small group of disciples, he traveled through towns and villages, spreading his message of love, forgiveness, and compassion. He spoke of the kingdom of God, urging people to turn away from materialism and embrace humility. His words were simple, yet profound. Through parables, Jesus conveyed life-changing lessons. Take the parable of the Good Samaritan, for example, a story that emphasizes the importance of kindness and helping those in need. Beyond words, Jesus performed miracles, healing the sick, feeding the hungry, and even raising the dead. These acts drew immense crowds, but also raised suspicion among religious leaders. Jesus' radical teachings and growing influence made him a threat to the established order. Religious leaders accused him of blasphemy for calling himself the Son of God. Roman authorities saw him as a political rebel who could incite unrest. One of his closest disciples, Judas Iscariot, betrayed him for 30 pieces of silver, a betrayal that led to his arrest. Jesus was tried before Pontius Pilate and sentenced to death by crucifixion, a punishment reserved for criminals and rebels. On a hill called Golgotha, Jesus was crucified, enduring immense suffering. For Christians, this moment symbolizes Jesus taking on the sins of the world. His final words, "Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do," echo his boundless compassion. 3 days later, his tomb was found empty. Christians believe Jesus rose from the dead, a miracle celebrated as Easter. This event signifies hope and the triumph of life over death. Jesus' life sparked a global movement. Christianity spread across continents, influencing art, literature, philosophy, and politics. His teachings on love, humility, and forgiveness resonate far beyond religious contexts, shaping modern concepts of human rights and equality. Today, the message of Jesus inspires acts of kindness and justice. His words remind us that small acts of love can create ripples of change in the world. But who was Jesus beyond the scriptures? Historians have debated his life, questioning the miracles and exploring his human side. Did he marry? Was his death truly final? These questions remain a mystery, sparking endless discussions. Yet perhaps the greatest miracle of all is the enduring power of his message, a message that continues to inspire hope in even the darkest times. No matter your faith, the story of Jesus Christ reminds us of the transformative power of love, sacrifice, and forgiveness. In a world divided by differences, his life teaches us the value of compassion and unity. Let us remember, the legacy of Jesus Christ is not just about what he said, but how he lived, a life dedicated to the betterment of humanity.